There are some really exciting things that are going on right now at Thrive Life that's going to make it a much better shopping experience for every one of you, customers and consultants alike. I want to tell you about that.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, hey everybody, I'm Bill with Live Simple, Live Free, and like I said, I want to talk about some of the amazing things that are happening right now at Thrive Life. Now, if you're new to our channel and you don't know what Thrive Life is, it is premium freeze-dried food, and it's great for long-term storage because it has a 25-year shelf life. It's also great for everyday use. It's delicious, it's nutritious, it's convenient. If you want to find out more about it, I actually have a playlist, several playlists about Thrive Life, and I will put those in the link down below where you can see us cooking with it, and you can see how great this food is. If you've been to the Thrive Life website anytime in the past couple of months, you know that they are having real challenges keeping up with the inventory. This whole thing with the virus has just been unbelievable for the company. And every time, I'll be honest with you, the demand for Thrive Life just continues to explode. And every time they sit down and do their projections of how much they're going to need, and they do a production run of a certain item, and they figure that'll give them at least a couple months worth of that supply. They put it online into the inventory, and it sells out within a week or within sometimes a day or even hours. They can't even project accurately how the demand is increasing. That's how unbelievable it is. Well, all of that is about to change. When this first started, when the lockdown first started, remember that the lockdown was only supposed to be initially for 2 weeks? When the lockdown started, Thrive had 6 months worth of inventory in stock, and they sold out their entire inventory in 2 weeks. Mind-boggling. But they figured it was just a spike in the sales because of the 2-week lockdown, and then it would settle down. The demand would settle down. Well, you know what? It never has. Every month, the demand gets bigger and bigger. And in fact, in the past couple months, the sales volume, the demand and the sales volume of Thrive has doubled every month for the past couple of months. It's absolutely mind-boggling. So they finally realized this is not just a spike, this is something they're going to have to deal with. So they had 3 freeze dryers. These are big, huge freeze dryers, like the sizes of a school bus. They had 3, and they had actually installed a 4th one earlier in the year. And they are just finishing installing a 5th one, and they have just ordered a 6th one. And the company initially, it's a small company, and the company initially had 120 employees. Well, they have been telling us that they were hiring new employees. They told us 60, and then they told us 90. Well, I was just talking to the president yesterday, and he said they've now hired 150 new employees to take care of the new production. So they went from 120 employees to somewhere around 270, 275 employees in a month. I mean, the financial investment that they are making is mind-boggling, to double the size of their workforce and to essentially double the size of their production when each freeze dryer costs $1 million or more. They're taking it seriously. And so what is that going to mean for us? Well, they said that they're just now getting all of those new people online in producing and getting those freeze dryers running 24/7, and that within the next couple of weeks, you're going to start seeing a huge improvement in the inventory. In fact, they said by the end of next week, they are hoping to be at about 80% again of inventory. Basically what that means is that all of the individual ingredients that come in cans will be in stock again. The only things that will not be in stock will be things like the simple plate meals and the to-go meals, because they are a lot more involved to be able to make those because they have many ingredients involved. So that's a lower priority. But all of the individual ingredients in the single cans should be in stock pretty much by the end of next week. And like I said, they'll be back up to about 80% of their normal volume. I think right now they're probably at 20% or less. I don't know. Though they're not completely out of stock. They never have been. But I know it's very frustrating when you go to the shop section and you look at hamburger and that's out of stock. And then you have to back out of that page and then you go look at the green beans and that's out of stock. Then you have to go back out and look at another one. When you look at it page by page and you see a lot of things that are out of stock, it seems like everything's out of stock. Well, that's not the case. There's a page called the picker page, and we call it that because every product they have is on one page, and you can just go down there and see what's available and just pick the ones that you want. So that's actually the best way to see what's in stock. And I will put a link in the description below for the picker page so you can go there and you see what's there. So if you look at each individual product page, it looks like everything's out of stock. But if you go to the picker page, you find that even now, they still have over 100 items that are in stock. But like I said, by the end of next week, that should all completely change. So hopefully with all of these new employees and all of these new freeze dryers that they're getting, the inventory levels will be able to maintain this incredible demand, explosion in the demand. And which brings up another thing, because I have had quite a few people in the past month say either I was thinking about becoming a Thrive Life consultant, but I went and looked at the page and there's nothing in stock. So this is not a good time to become a consultant. Or somebody who says, I just became a consultant and then I look and I see there's nothing in stock. How can I sell it if there's nothing in stock? Well, like I said, there is still quite a bit in stock, but I know it feels that way. But everything is going to be getting back into stock, like I said. But here's the thing. Why do you think it's out of stock? It's out of stock because of the incredible demand. Now, I don't know about you, but if I'm going to sell a product, if I'm going to be in business, I want to be in business selling a product that's in demand. I don't want to sell a product that's just going to sit on the shelf that nobody cares about it. So this is actually the best time. If you've ever been thinking about becoming a consultant, this is the best time to become a consultant, because the demand has never been higher and the demand still continues to grow every single month. And what's driving this? Well, first of all, all of the turmoil and the uncertainty with the virus and the election and all that kind of stuff. As I'm recording this, the election has happened a couple of days ago and we don't know the results yet. There's all kinds of turmoil about that. And I think that the shortages that have been caused by the pandemic have made a lot of people really wake up to the fact that they really need to be storing food. I've mentioned this before, but I got a comment from one woman not too long ago. She said, I've always loved all of your videos, except your prepping videos. I've always thought they were ridiculous and over the top. She said, now I understand. I wish I had started prepping a couple of years ago when I first started watching your channel. I just made my first purchase with Thrive Life. And I think that's just the way it is in our entire culture in the United States and here in Canada, because Thrive is available in US and Canada. That people are waking up, people that never thought about prepping before, are waking up to the incredible importance of prepping and having at least some long-term food storage. And of course, Thrive is always great for daily use to cook in your kitchen as well. So I think that in these, it's almost a cliche thing now, but uncertain times, in these uncertain times, the demand has never been higher, and the potential to be a Thrive consultant has never been higher. Thrive has completely changed our lives. I was able to quit my truck driving job a couple of years ago, and now I'm just home full time doing Thrive Life and YouTube. Now, many of you might say that, well, it's easy for you, Bill. You've got this big YouTube channel. I don't have a big YouTube channel. How would I do this? Well, let me say this. Elizabeth and I, because of YouTube, Elizabeth and I are among the top sellers at Thrive Life. And so because of that, we are on the Consultant Advisory Board. I've never really announced that before, I don't think, on my channel, but we meet with the president and several of the other executives on a monthly basis with a Zoom call, a conference call, board call. And we're also in several other groups of some of the leading consultants in the company, and we have strategy meetings and things like that. The reason I bring all this up, in that whole group of all of the leading consultants in the company, I'm the only one who does it through a YouTube channel. Every other one of them, and there are several dozen of them that are all in this group that earn full-time incomes from that, every single one of them are doing it more traditional ways, just one-on-one, doing home tastings, using their Facebook account, doing setting up a booth at a trade show or something like that, and many other ways. I can talk about that too. But my point is, you don't have to be a YouTube creator in order to be successful at Thrive. There are only 3 of us at Thrive, the consultants, who are actually YouTube creators that have big channels. Everybody else is doing it the more traditional way. And it's very possible, and it's more possible than ever now because of the incredible demand. So if you want to become a consultant, you can go to our website, the link below, and just click on Join Us at the top of the page. Follow through on the process there to become a consultant. As soon as you do, then I will be there to support you, answer all of your questions, give you all of the training. I have a complete training and support system up to help you with all of that. Also, if you're curious and you just like to learn a little bit more about Thrive Life as a business, you can just text the word Thrive to 571-248-5282. And I'll also put that down below. If you just text that word to Thrive to that number, then you will get a series of texts over the next week or so where I will explain to you a lot more about becoming a consultant. And then you can go from there. Or you can just go to the website and sign up right now. So anyway, I hope you have found this information helpful, that Thrive is hopefully the inventory issues within the next couple of weeks will be a thing of the past. Now I know an awful lot of people are also wondering about the Black Friday sale, because we've had a Black Friday sale every year where everything on the website is on sale, and they've been debating about what to do about that, and they've really been wanting to try to ramp up the production to get enough to have the sale. But to be honest, the sale is usually absolutely huge, and they have to have a huge amount of inventory to be able to do that. Though they're getting everything back into stock, they're not going to have enough inventory to completely support a website-wide Black Friday sale. And now they are talking about that they are going to be having a sale, but it's only going to be a few items, half dozen items, I don't know how many, and fairly deep discounts on those items. They haven't told us yet what they will be, but it will be sometime around Thanksgiving week or so. As soon as I get more information, I'll let you know about it. So I hope you found that information to be helpful. If you want to be a consultant, please sign up or text Thrive to that number, or you can give me an email, and I would love to answer all of your questions. All right, everybody, there's an update on what's happening with Thrive Life. You be blessed. Live simple. Live free. Jane Barber says, "The more I use Thrive Life, the more I like it. I've put together so many delicious soups. I like the way you can use fresh and freeze-dried, and when they're done, you don't know which is which. Wonderful product." And Sploy, or S-Poly 813, says, "It's amazing how much prep time is eliminated by using Thrive Food. That alone is worth the price, when you don't have to spend all that time slicing, dicing, chopping, and shopping." And Rhubarb Ballad Mode says, "That's what I love about Thrive. Their food quality is outstanding. It tastes delicious. You wouldn't even know it was freeze-dried if you had it prepared for you. The shredded beef is the real deal."